Today I want to make a sweet treat and I'm going to use some browned butter in it, and that's what we're going to concentrate on right now. And if you've never used browned butter in a sweet, any kind of dessert or a savory food even, you are going to be so tickled to find these out. It is, oh, it's just a beautiful, beautiful flavor. And it really elevates anything. I'm going to make chocolate chip cookies today, which are good in themselves, but with the browned butter in them, it's just amazing. I need 2 sticks for my recipe, so I'm going to go on and show you how to brown butter, because you need to do this first and it needs to cool back down for our cookie recipe. Let me get y'all up here. I'm going to slide y'all forward and down, There we are. And let y'all see. I've got my burner on. I'm going to do it on about medium. See if I can scoot it here for y'all to see. This little thing's hot. Yes, it is. I've got my 2 sticks of butter. We're going to put them in here. We're going to soften them. Well, we're not going to soften them. We're going to melt them and brown them. Woo, that pan was hot, wasn't he? He said, yes, I was. Get yourself in there. There we go. Now then, I'm going to get me just a fork, guys. Just like this. And all we're looking for is our butter to melt, and we're going to let it cook for about 3-4 minutes. And what it does, it brings out a nuttiness and almost a caramelized flavor in our butter, and it adds such greatness to whatever you put this in. Y'all hear it's still kind of bubbling and sizzling. And when you're browning butter, we're going to sit here and let it do that for a minute, and I'll just talk to y'all about it. Let's see some questions I've been asked before about. Some questions I have been asked before about brown butter is, can you brown unsalted or salted? You can do both. This is unsalted butter, okay? You can brown your salted butter. When you do that, it's going to get brown and toasty and nutty on the bottom, and your salt will fall out, and you're going to have salt on the bottom, but that's not a problem whatsoever, is it? No. Especially if you do this in something that's savory. Something I've put this in is some angel hair pasta with some Parmesan cheese and a few little herbs. Once you try this, you'll start thinking, oh, that recipe calls for butter. Would it be better with brown butter, like icings on cakes? Like I say, the noodles I make with it. Cookies, brownies, or blondies. Blondies with brown butter are just out of sight great. So you can kind of think about it and think, oh, I could brown the butter, You'll really get into it after that. Just that quick, in just a few minutes, I want to show you what this brown butter does, how it looks. You'll start, you can stir on it as you're doing it. You'll start smelling it, going from smelling just like butter to a caramelized and a nutty flavor, a smell. So I want to get y'all down here and show you what it looks like, because we're going to have to let this totally cool. Yes, we are. Y'all see that? And get you a bowl, or you can let it totally cool right here in your pan, whatever you want to do. I want to see if I can show y'all. Let me scoot him. He's so hot. So hot. There we go. Can y'all see some of the brown bits that are in the bottom? You definitely want those as well, okay? You don't want to leave those behind. Those are such good flavor. Y'all look at that. Is that not amazing? And see these little brown bits? Here they come. See those? That is your flavor. So good. And if you use salted butter, you're going to have a few more brown bits in the bottom. And it's just that easy, guys. Okay, guys. Our brown butter has actually gotten really cool. I did put it back in the refrigerator, and I got it to almost solidify a little bit. See that? It smells so wonderful. And if you taste it, you're going to see the flavor it's going to give the cookies. It's just amazing. You're going to love it. If you've never tried it, I bet lots of y'all have tried it before. Let's see, the things we're gonna need for our cookies, our brown butter cookies, is our 2 sticks of brown butter. We're gonna need 1 cup of packed brown sugar. I use dark brown sugar. We're gonna need 1/2 cup of white granulated sugar, 2 eggs, 2 large eggs. So I picked out some of my girls' fresh large eggs. We're gonna need some vanilla, 1 tablespoon. Isn't that crazy? But it's good. Some espresso. I was shopping in Walmart. I've always had to order my instant espresso, and I saw this in the bacon section right beside the chocolate. And I was so tickled, I just threw it in my buggy. I was just so tickled because I love it. And it's so good. And on here, y'all know we're always looking for other recipes. It says perfect for making tiramisu on the top. And I thought, yes, we've got to make tiramisu. They've even got a little picture of it. Yes, definitely. And we're going to need 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Be sure and check the date on your baking soda. Make sure it's still good. Mine says it's good till 2023. Hopefully I'll use it before then. And we're going to need 8 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate. I'm using Baker's chocolate, but some type of a good brand, because these are chocolate chunk cookies. I probably keep calling them chocolate chip, but y'all know me, I'm a silly thing. But it's chocolate chunk, and you want to do that. If you can't get this, or you don't have it and you have to use chips, that's fine. But if you're going to all the trouble to brown butter, you want to kind of put something special in it, to me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So it's worth getting you some chocolate. I'm going to cut these up in chunks to put in here. We're also going to put a cup of chopped pecans. Here in the South, we use pecans for everything. You can put walnuts, whatever you want to do, but we love the pecans. And we're going to have 2 cups of all-purpose flour plus 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour in here. So I don't know, that's just the recipe, so I'm going by it. I'm going to be a good girl and go by it. First thing I'm going to do, since our butter's nice and cooled back down, like I say, I had to stick it back in the refrigerator to cool it back down because I want it to be the right consistency for these cookies. If you do it when it's hot, you know, your cookies will just run all over the cookie sheet, you know, so we didn't want to do that. So you got to let that cool down. You could do it the day before if you want to. So if you don't have time, you know, like I say, do it the day before. I'm going to add my 1 cup of packed brown sugar, dark brown, and my 1/2 cup of white sugar. And I'm going to let this cream, and while I'm letting this cream, I'm going to chop my chocolate into chunks. I wish y'all could smell this. Y'all got to do this so you can smell this brown butter, if you haven't already. My 2 eggs, this is creamed together really nicely. So I'm going to add 1 egg at a time. 1, 2. And I can go on and add my vanilla now, my 1 tablespoon of vanilla. You don't want to put that much vanilla, you certainly don't have to, but I want to put it. I want to! Okay, y'all, continue chopping my chocolate into chunks. Okay, y'all, we've got all this cream together real nicely. Let's get our dry ingredients ready. This is our 2 cups plus 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And my Instant Espresso, this is what I'm using that I got at the grocery store in the bacon section, which I love, 2 teaspoons, okay? And that does not make your cookies taste like coffee, okay? I promise it does not. All it does is bring out that flavor of that chocolate in your cookies. It just enhances that flavor. So that's why I do that. We're going to need 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. There we go. Seems like a little shy. All right, and I just use my whisk to mix this up a bit. Just like that. I didn't do any sifting on this. It didn't call for it, so I didn't do it. And now, I'm just going to move our little chocolate nuts to the side. We'll get this over here with y'all, and we'll begin to incorporate our flour mixture right in here. I'm taking these to share. I know y'all have heard me yakking and complaining about doing our business taxes. Well, tomorrow morning is our appointment. Yay! So I'm going to take all of these and share them. Y'all see I'm going to scrape my bowl down, but I'm going to take them all and share them with the people at our CPA's office. Joel and all of his people there, they're a great group of people. They're here in this small parish of ours, and they take care of so many of us. And I always like to take them a treat to eat on. Okay, guys, all I did was just incorporate that flour mixture, and that's it, okay? Now, we're going to put our chocolate in and our pecans. Chopped pecans. And I'm just going to do it enough, just don't stir, just to let that get all mixed up. And there we have it. Yum! We've got our beautiful, beautiful cookie dough. Let me see. Y'all can see a picture of that. Isn't that beautiful? Yum! I want to sit and eat it all now. No, I'm not afraid of raw eggs. No. But I mean, eating my profits. It was so hard when I was chunking up that chocolate not to eat it. Yes, it was. But I don't want to eat the profits. This scoop I'm using is a 2 tablespoon scoop, okay? It's a smaller one because, like I say, he'll share these. I take these into Joel when he's taking care of our taxes. John and I have an appointment with him in the morning. I'll take them in there to him, and he'll eat just a couple, and then he'll go share them with all the other people working in the office. Fabulous people. They're all so sweet and treat us all so nice. That small town thing. We love it. I think I'm putting these a little too close. I'm yakking with y'all, put them just a little too close. Do about 4 across there so they won't touch each other. And because we cooled our brown butter way down, I didn't have to chill this cookie dough. I am ready for scooping and throwing it in the oven. I have got my oven preheating on 375. It's almost like my head's chopped off, isn't it, guys? I know, I can see that myself, and it's agitating, isn't it? The sun's going down outside, too. It's been a beautiful day here. My head's still chopped off. What is going on, guys? I don't know. Let's see. There we go. So sorry. But anyway, it's been a real pretty day today in the 70s. Just a gorgeous day. Here in Louisiana, our weather's up and down, up and down, up and down. A lot of y'all have told me y'all's weather's just like that too. But yeah, I love to take them a treat because they're working so hard. Y'all know tax season in these CPA's office is just crazy season, isn't it? I know it. So I like to take them a little treat they can grab and keep on going. And it's got some sugar in it for that little boost they might need. And some chocolate. I did the semi-sweet chocolate so they wouldn't be too sweet. And that brown butter also tones down the sweetness a bit. Y'all just gonna love it. If you've not ever done it, you're gonna love it. And if you've done it, you're gonna be commenting on it here about how wonderful it is and what all you put it in. I can't wait to see all that. No, I can't. But yeah, I was just saying I was gonna share this with Joel's. I just noticed I've been so busy working on our taxes. I happened to see on Facebook that he's been dating one of the girls that works up there, and Jamie, and she's a sweetheart of a person. Well, I saw they got married in January, and I'm so tickled for them. I was just squealing like a little girl on there when I saw that they got married. I was so happy for them. They're both really sweet souls, and I think they make a fantastic couple. So here we go. These are going to go in our 375 degrees oven for about 10 minutes. Something I want to tell y'all that I do with my espresso, and it lasts so much longer because you say, well, I get it, and then is it going to sit there and get to that bad taste, you know, not taste good? and stay fresh for you, just stick it in your refrigerator. I put it in my refrigerator door up top, and it stays fresh for a long time for you. Hey y'all, look what I just got out of the oven. These ended up going 12 minutes on 375, okay? So, like I say, just check your oven. Or keep checking on your cooking stove. It's going to depend on your oven, isn't it? Because I was thinking around 10, but I let them go a couple more minutes. I want them to stay together real good. I'm going to cool down. I was going to tell y'all, I made 24, I made 48, 2 sheets of 48, and then I had just a few left over, about 8 little cookies. These are going to be John Murray's, because y'all know he got me into these cookies, and he said, oh, you just go get this few back at the house. And y'all know I will. I know some of you are going to be worried about it, so he's got his own little stash there. Can you see the chocolate salts in this cookie? So good.